Tomorrow night I'm gonna make this man pay with his life. You're dead in that octagon tomorrow night. He's going out on a stretcher in this fight. This is not over.
Karma's not a she's a mirror.
Your wife is in me DMs, hey baby.
There is absolutely positively no excuse for Conor McGregor to engage in that kind of tasteless, classless behavior.
This is a sport, this is a fight. We can dislike each other, but you don't say that.
That's the low life there that we've all supported. Get that in the toilet, because that's where his whiskey belongs right now. Come on, throw it in there.
100% I'll be the UFC featherweight champion.
Your lack of commitment is almost an insult to the people who believe in you.
Nothing can beat hard work.
I'm going to do that, and I will do that.
It is all over. Notorious Conor McGregor is victorious.
What got me to where I am and where I continue to go and where I will continue to go is an insane work ethic. And it's an insane work ethic that can only be put in that amount of work if you were doing something that you are passionate about.
He put a lot into his training. He was one of them kids you didn't have to push to train. He just trained. He put 100% in everything he did.
My sister, when I was a young kid at around 15 years of age, unsure where I was going, came to me with a book, The Secret, preaching the law of attraction. And I eventually watched a movie on it and read some books on it. And then it started to resonate with me, like to keep positive and have belief in where you're going. And you're able to, you can almost visually create your entire world.
I feel good, I just seen it in my head, it's no surprise.
And then I was like, I'm going to do that, and I will do that.
I left the plumbing business.
How bad was that?
The plumbing?
Yeah.
Horrendous.
It just was not a life for me. The whole experience was heavy. You know, I'd wake up at like 5:30 in the morning. I'd walk about a half an hour hike uphill. We'd drive 2 hours in the traffic all the way to the site, and it was just a rough time for me. And I knew that I did not want to pursue this life. Why do this? Why work to the grave? You know what I mean? This is not what life is meant to be. So I left and I quit.
That fuel that I'm not supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna outwork everyone that says I cannot do it. And that's what I did, and that's how I rose up. And
I knew I was going to be the person to bring martial arts to the public eye. Two things I've learned from these past 7 months. Number one is that hard work pays off, and number two is that dreams come true.
This is why everyone's been talking about Conor.
The gold belt is what I want. The 2 gold belts. I was a 2-weight world champion in the previous organization. Now I'm on the big stage at the UFC. I want that featherweight belt and I want that lightweight belt. That's my goal.
2015 means the end of the featherweight division. They are all dead in the water. It's done. And then it's on to the 155 stuck in the mud division. September 27th, I'm gonna rip Dustin's head clean off.
If Conor could fight half as good as he can speak, you know, I think it would be.
Hands in his hips. Having a conversation. Looking to finish the fight. It is all over.
These featherweights don't understand. Until they get hit by me, it's a whole other ball game when they get hit by me. So I said I'd knock him out in the first round, and I knocked him out in the first round. You can call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things.
On Saturday night when I go out there and put Diego away in the first round, I'll prove my worth. Everybody have our mouths, everybody talk what they want. I mean, ready for this fight, Conor.
Lo dijo Goyito, al principio del final para el Brasil. Uno, otro, ya está. I said it last year. We're not here just to take part. We're here to take over.
I truly believe we are all equal as human beings. If we are obsessed with something and we truly pursue our passion with everything we have, regardless of anything else, if you are obsessed, work hard, put in the time, you will succeed. And
Jose Aldo has established himself as the greatest 145-pound fighter of all time. Case closed.
Aldo on his back.
One of these men will probably get a shot at the champion right off the bat.
But Mendes reconnects him and he's free. Oh! That's it. Trying to finish it. The undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world.
I am going to maul him. I am going to rip him limb from limb. That is what I plan to do with Jose. I plan to set him up, trap him.
Conor, he's still a paper champion. That's not his belt.
I think Jose Aldo is the best fighter in the world.
I think Aldo's gonna win.
Did you see his laugh? Aldo's laugh? It was scary.
He wasn't playing, he was like...
Yeah, but I think Josh Aldo still is gonna win.
I think he's gonna do against Aldo.
He'll lose.
Don't just knock them out. I picked around, John. Yeah, I said this. I'm sure you are probably all thinking in your head, this guy is talking absolute dribble. He's not going to do what he says he's going to do. You are probably all sitting there thinking that. I've been on the end of many defeats in my life, and I've rose back, so I will not shy away from it. I will not make excuses for it. I will assess it and then come back.
For the winner by majority decision, the notorious Conor McGregor!
I heard a quote one time from Vincent van Gogh that really rang true. He said, he has dedicated his life to his art and he has lost his mind in the process. When I sat and I thought about that, it sounded very familiar. I have given every single thing, every ounce of my life to this craft, to perfecting my craft, and I continue to do so. And in the process, I have lost my mind, but in a good way. To regular society, to people who wake up at 9 a.m., who clock out at 5 p.m., they would look at me and say I've lost my mind, but me, I have found it almost.
Then I was collecting €188 a week out the social welfare, and now here I am with like 60 G's bonus and then my own pay. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Let's say you beat a guy and you're at the beating that guy. You're a winner now. Now I get to put the foot, take the foot off the pedal. I don't need to learn so much. I'm at the beating this guy. I'm a winner. You know what I mean? And that's gonna stop you. That can take over people, especially in this game. When you're signed to the UFC and there's all media things going on and there's people looking for pictures and shit. That can take over. That can make you feel like you're bigger than you are. I see guys all the time coming in that are around this company since day one, and their performances stagnate. Then they get even worse. Yo!
What the fuck? Fucking pussies!
Козёл, блядь. Если ты был бы мужчиной, ты мне отправил бы смс-ку. Ну, салатом, бой, не бой, я пришел бы туда, там, где ты сказал бы. В любое место. Что, Бруклине мало места, где мы могли бы встретиться?
He got on a plane and flew basically 7 hours to do this. But the one thing that we know about Conor McGregor, Skip, is that he always goes over the line. He's doing this when he's not involved in a fight. Yeah. Now, 3 fighters are not going to be able to fight tomorrow. Well, 6 fighters, because the 3 that they're going to fight, the 3 that were injured, and their 3 opponents.
Mike Chiesa, one of the fighters, is sitting right there. So the glass, and I believe the dolly hit him, you know, and he was bleeding. And then one of the other guys, Ray Borg, glass went in his eyes and actually cut his eyeballs. Both of these buses are full of a ton of fighters and their cornermen. And they're just throwing things up into the windows with not caring who they hit. They hit Mike Chiesa. Mike Chiesa has nothing to do with this. You know what I mean? Rose Namajunas was right there. She has nothing to do with this. And many of the other fighters and cornermen have nothing to do with this situation, and they didn't care.
I just want to say I'm thankful to the DA and the judge for allowing me to move forward. I want to say to my friends, my family, my fans, thank you for the support.
I'm come here for smash this guy. I don't want to
Smash me,
talk.
mate. Smash me. Smash me.
I can smash
you say
you.
send location. Here it is, right here in front of you. I'm right in front of you. Shut your mouth, Ali Abdulaziz, mad terrorist, terrorist snitch. I know a lot about you as well, you mad rat. I know a lot about you as well. You keep your mouth shut, kid. Let me take my picture. How's Noah? How's Noah, huh? Yeah, shut your mouth. Never speak about me. Ever in your life. Watch yourself around me. Because you be out here quick.
A lot of money. Don't get me wrong, I could have retired from the
I know, you come here for money.
Mate, I'm
I come
talking
here
to the
for
reporter. Will you get that?
I come here for 6 October. And that's it.
This is the darkest press conference I've ever been a part of.
Look at him. Oh,
and now Khabib jumps the fence.
No.
Whoa!
No. And he's going right at Dylan Dennis. Mayhem.
Oh, no. Total chaos here. Oh! And now one of Nurmagomedov's teammates throws a right-handed Conor. All hell has broken loose.
I don't understand how people can talk about I jump on the cage, you know. What about he talk about my religion, he talk about my country, he talk about my father.
he come to Brooklyn and he broke bus. He almost killed couple people. What about this? What about this?
You're a fucking professional fighter. You're a lethal weapon, a legend in MMA. There's a way of conducting yourself.
He without his mind, you know, he lose his mind, you know. It's like crazy, you know. And government have to smash him.
I didn't have as much of a problem with that. What's happening,
Yo,
bro?
listen. As far as like my fellow colleagues, I deserve to be called out on it. I deserve to be called out on that behaviour. It's just unacceptable. There's no excuse to it. I deserve everything that comes my way with it, so...
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
I knew I should have been doing things I shouldn't have been doing, and I still did them and didn't do them, if you get me. But now I'm listening to myself, and I followed my internal instruction. My internal is amazing, and my thoughts are strong, my belief is high, my confidence is high.
Although there will be blood spilled on January 18th, it will not be bad blood. And for the Mystic Mac prediction, it will be a KO. But that's a damn good coat, brother.
This is the beginning. This is the beginning for the very first part of the fight where you show the shoulder hits.
Boom. I knew he wasn't expecting that little level change. Little level back.
His grandmother came in and spoke with you. I'm curious if you could share the details of that conversation.
She's just a phenomenal woman, that lady. She's there from the first fight of the night till the final fight of the night, and even after the bout came over, and she just showed me respect, and I showed her respect, and it was great to finally meet her.
Dustin has put on an incredible run since our last fight. It's been a long time coming. Yes, I did get the win over him the first time. You know, he's rose right up, and he's back up there at the top of the division, so I'm excited to go and compete with him again. I'd love to taste the hot sauce.
I got a bottle for you.
I appreciate it. Yes, brother, yeah. I'm honoured to share this octagon with this man.
Conor's team, McGregor Sports Entertainment, did reach out to my foundation, and they are, starting the donation to the Good Fight Foundation, and we have huge plans for that. So Conor, man to man.
Pleasure, brother, my pleasure. Thank you.
You're gonna help a lot of people with that.
Yes, and you.
Oh, big left and now a right. Man. Oh my God!
That's the ball!
You know, the leg kicks were good. That low calf kick was very good. The leg was dead, and then just wasn't as comfortable as I needed to be. You know what I mean? It's fire, and you know, you're in here. If you put in the time in here, you're gonna get cozy in here, and that's it. I have to dust it off and come back, and that's it. And that's what I will
do. Dustin, P-head, I'm coming for you, P-head. Silly hillbilly.
You never paid the $500,000. We're good. Charity's doing fine. We're moving on without you. But he did out the fact that Conor didn't pay it, and that really embarrassed Conor.
If you tell a man you're donating to his charity, donate to his fucking charity. You can't then start using technicalities to back out of it because he beat you.
He did that publicly in the media as a self-serving message to say something about himself, that he's a good guy. He then quietly didn't do it. Conor never said, I'm going to check this, I'm going to vet this, my people are going to follow it up. Conor said, I'm going to put $500,000 to your charity.
I think he's trying to convince himself in his own mind, I'm the good guy, Dustin's the bad guy, he made me look bad. No, you made you look bad, actually.
Your wife is your husband.
Conor, in the build-up to the last fight, you were unusually kind to Dustin. Now on fight week, it's the exact opposite. So when did that switch happen?
Because he got knocked the fuck out. Not McGregor fast, McGregor sleep.
You have won exactly one fight since Barack Obama was president.
Hold your mouth, I'll go down and smash your nose.
Conor, over a fighter
smash your nose.
Over the last 6 fights. Conor, in all sincerity, why would it be any different on Saturday?
He's going out on a stretcher in this fight. I don't know, I'm gonna make this man pay with his life. You're dead in that octagon tomorrow night.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Dustin the Diamond
This is not over. If we have to take this outside for him, it's all outside.
Murder is something you don't plan around, you know, there's no coming back from that. This guy was saying he was gonna murder me and all kinds of stuff. He was telling me he was gonna kill me tomorrow. I'm gonna leave here in a coffin.
Your wife is in me DMs, hey baby. Hit me back up on Saturday later on. We'll be at the after party, the Win nightclub, baby. You're looking big, you little.
Karma's not a she's a mirror.
Now, I cover the world of basketball, football, and things of that nature. And the reality is this, if this was any of those guys, we'd be all over them. For the kind of language that he used, the way that he talked about that man, Dustin Poirier's family and what have you.
This fight show us it's gonna be always there, like something like superior, more powerful than we have.
There is absolutely positively no excuse for Conor McGregor to engage in that kind of tasteless, classless behavior.
If he has a single true friend in this world, that true friend's gonna take him behind closed doors and tell him, look, the way you're behaving is just, it's stupid.
The guy's saying he's attacking the guy's wife.
I heard this with my own ears, guys. He said, I'm gonna bury you and your whole team, and your bitch-ass kids.
Sometimes when people become like, oh, I do this, I can do this, because of I'm smart, because I'm strong, like God gonna make you always humble.
To be on your backside with a broken leg and to go at Dustin Poirier that way where you are attacking and insulting the man's wife.
Everything from God, you have to be humble. When you become like rich, when you become strong, when you become famous, and then you think this is because of myself, God gonna make you humble.
This is a sport, this is a fight. We can dislike each other, but you don't say that. Even when he was sitting there on the ground with his busted leg, he was looking at me going like, I'm gonna kill you. Like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro?
Fame and money show who you are. All the time we hear about like money and fame change people. No, when money and fame come, these two things show who you are, you know? And like what he did, like he punched old guy. You guys can watch everything what this guy did and you guys understand.
That's the low life there that we've all supported. Get that in the toilet, because that's where his whiskey belongs right now. Come on, throw it in there.